What if the only way to rescue our planet from the brink of a climate crisis was to employ a strategy that, until now, has been considered somewhat controversial? What if the answer lay in geoengineering, the deliberate, large-scale intervention in the Earth's natural systems to counteract climate change? This is not a call to abandon the essential work of reducing our carbon emissions, nor to shrink our responsibility to treat our planet with the respect it deserves. Rather, it's a call to explore every avenue at our disposal to ensure we leave no stone unturned in our fight against a climate catastrophe. Imagine, if you will, two possible futures. In the first, we continue as we are, implementing our current climate action plans, totally relying on the willingness of politics around the world. The world warms as predicted, the ice caps melt, and by the end of the century, we're sitting at a temperature increase of more than 3 degrees. The risks associated with climate tipping points rise exponentially after 1.5 degree warming, meaning we're teetering on the edge of disaster. Now picture a second future. In this world, we've kicked our addiction to fossil fuels by 2040. We've developed geoengineering technologies that pose a low risk to our biosphere. And come 2040, we're in a position to decide whether and which geoengineering needs to be deployed on a large scale to prevent a dystopian Earth and mass extinction. Which future would you choose? Of course, the decision isn't quite so black and white. There are many who are skeptical of geoengineering, and with good reason. It's a field that's still in its infancy, with many of its potential impacts not fully understood. Moreover, the conversation around climate actions is often muddied by disinformation, particularly from right-wing, conservative and neoliberal politicians. The number of climate deniers is growing, and the voices of those who know we need to act and act now are being drowned out. But there are also many promising geoengineering methods that could form part of our climate action toolbox. What's needed is a concerted effort to develop these tools, to fully understand their potential impacts, and to create a roadmap for their implementation. As it stands, most climate activists and climate researchers are fundamentally against geoengineering, and most politicians are unwilling to invest in it. But what if we could change that narrative? What if we could make geoengineering a viable part of our strategy to prevent mass extinction? Let us consider a global roadmap for geoengineering. It's not about replacing our current efforts, but about complementing them. It's about doing everything in our power to ensure the survival of our planet and the future of generations to come. In conclusion, geoengineering might not be the perfect solution, but it could be a part of the solution. It's a field that needs more research, more funding, and more support. But with the right approach, it could well be our best hope for preventing the serious damages from climate change. And isn't that a future worth fighting for?